Project 2 of Practice Exam 2, Country Critters. You are the assistant manager for a pet and livestock supply store. You are creating an inventory report. Task number 1, import petfoods.txt located in the Geometrics Templates folder as a table on a new worksheet. We're going to go to the Data tab on our ribbon and select From Text CSV. You want to make sure that you're in your Geometrics Templates folder and select the Pet Foods text file. Select Import. I'm going to undock my question tray. And from the Pet Foods window, we want to make sure that delimiter is set to tab. Data type detection is set to based on first 200 rows. Down at the bottom from the load drop-down arrow, we're going to select load to. And in the import data dialog box, select how you want to view this data in your worksheet. We're going to select table. Where do you want to put the data? In a new worksheet. Make sure that radio button is selected and click OK. And I'm going to redock my question bar at the top. So you can see it created sheet 1 for us. I'm going to mark that as completed and move to the next task. On the Feed Inventory worksheet, remove the hyperlink functionality, but leave the text in cell C27. I'm going to navigate to my Feed Inventory worksheet, scroll down to C27. You can see we have a hyperlink here, organic foods available seasonally. We still want the text, just want to get rid of the hyperlink. I can right-click on C27 and select Remove Hyperlink. Mark as completed and move to the next. Remove the conditional formatting from the inventory column on the Feed Inventory worksheet. So I'm still on Feed Inventory. You can see that Inventory is column D. I can go ahead and select the whole entire column. On my Home tab, my conditional formatting drop-down, I'm going to clear rules, and I want to clear rules from selected cells. So if I have any conditional formatting anywhere on the rest of this worksheet, it will not affect that, just what I have highlighted already. Mark as completed, move to the next. On the Organic Feed worksheet, format the data range A3 through F10 as a table that has headers. Apply the dark red table style medium 7 format. Navigate to my Organic Feed worksheet. I'm going to select the range A3 through F10. So that's SKU number through 479.92. On my Home tab, I'm going to select Format as Table drop-down, and then in the Medium section, I want dark red table style medium 7. So here we have it, my last option in that first row of the medium section. Click to apply. And then in my dialog box, I want to make sure that my table has headers is checked off and click OK. Mark as completed and move to the next. On the Feed Inventory worksheet, apply Style 11 to the chart. I'm going to switch worksheets to Feed Inventory. I'm going to select my chart, make sure that outer border is shown as selected. This will activate my Chart Tools contextual tabs. I'm going to select the Design tab, and in my Chart Styles group, I'm going to select that More button to expand my gallery, and I want to find Style number 11. So that's my fourth option in the second row. Click to apply, mark as completed, and I can grade project number 2. You can see task number 2 has a red X, so we're going to go back and retry that. So we had on the feed inventory worksheet, remove the hyperlink functionality, but leave the text in cell C27. So that's feed inventory. Looks like I do have the hyperlink functionality removed. That was C27. I'm just going to go to my clear drop down and select clear hyperlink. And let's try that again. Grade project. All right, let's see what our hint says. This is let me select that cell, C27, has us go up to our Insert tab, Links group, and select Hyperlink. I do not have a Remove button because I already removed it. All right, so I got all the other 4 correct. Let me go ahead and reset this project. So I'm wondering if there's an issue with this question. All right, let me go back down to feed inventory. All right, that hyperlink is applied again. Go to Insert, Hyperlink, and we'll select a Remove Link. And we'll just go ahead and grade this one question because we already know we got the other ones correct. Okay, it took it that time. Let me go back and retry again the way that I was doing it just to see if it will accept it. I'm going to go ahead and retry that again, and I'm going to restart that project so it brings that hyperlink back. So again, what I did was I selected C27, I right-clicked, and I removed hyperlink. Let me click outside of it and grade project. All right, it did accept it that time, so it does accept the different ways that you can do that. That's what I was mostly checking on. So I'm not sure what I did first time around there, but maybe because I didn't deselect the cell the first time around. I'm not sure. But anyway, there are multiple ways, again, that you can do all of these questions that they're asking. So don't feel like you're stuck in completing it the way that the directions said. And as long as you have that final product at the end. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next project.